Naku po, pero wag naman po sana mga tol dahil itong balitang panonoorin natin ay, medyo kailangan natin talagang pag-ingatan 'no, dahil ang next COVID daw mula sa China o isang killer virus mga tol ay natagpuan sa isang Chinese 4 farms mga tol. Eto balita rito mula rito sa Gravitas, sa WION mga tol at yan ay, meron ding balita niyan naman dito sa Pilipinas mga tol sa Net25 'no. 13 o 13 bagong viruses daw na detect sa China, 'no? Eto ba yung magiging next ano natin? Kasi itong COVID-19 mga tol pinaniniwalaang ito'y nagmula 'no, sa China rin mga tol, 'no? Grabe talaga China maghasik 'no? Ngayon meron 13 bagong viruses daw ang na-detect naman doon sa kanilang bansa mga tol, na kapag ito ay kumalat panibagong pandemic na naman 'yan mga tol. Well, eto panoorin natin 'to mula sa Net25 at sa WION, pero unahin muna natin 'tong WION, samahan ninyo ako mga tol. At, huwag niyong kakalimutan mag-subscribe, nakalagay po ang link sa ibaba. Alright, so huwag na natin patagalin 'to, panoorin na natin 'to mga tol.
Tonight, our top focus on Gravitas is on the new killer viruses that have been found in China. For a long time, we have been asking, when will the next pandemic come, if at all? Where will it come from? Will it be from China again? Will yet another global health crisis
China again 'no, sabing gano'n, eh, 'no, China's new killer coronavirus, grabe. Ano bang nangyayari dito sa bansang 'to 'no? Lahat na lang talaga ng kapestehan nanggagaling sa kanila 'no, panggugulo sa mga mapapayapang teritoryo, 'di ba? Lahat, nanggagaling sa kanila, eh, eto ngayon panibago na naman.
emerge from China, the birthplace of the COVID-19 pandemic? Let's tell you why we are asking these questions. A new study is raising alarm about the potential danger posed by viruses in fur farms across China. They have found a dangerous new bat coronavirus, as well as dozens of new high-risk viruses in animals, viruses that can cross over to human beings.
Oh, so puwedeng makahawa sa tao mga tol, 'di ba? Eh, gano'n din 'yun, 'di ba yung coronavirus pinaniniwalaan nanggaling daw 'yun sa paniki, 'di ba? O ngayon eto na naman panibago.
According to a report published in Nature Journal, small-scale fur farms in China pose a major health risk. The problem is in the way in which they continue to proliferate in China and Southeast Asia. The report has expanded on the list of animals known to be susceptible to zoonotic pathogens, including novel coronaviruses, bird flu, and Japanese encephalitis. The researchers found that dozens of new viruses, including 36 previously unknown ones, are circulating among animals such as minks, rabbits, foxes, and raccoon dogs. The report, in fact, details shocking findings about how there is a high diversity of viruses that are being shared between so many different animal species and over great geographical distances.
Alam naman natin mga tol kung ano ang dulot 'no, nung, COVID-19, itong pandemic 'di ba? Napakaraming nasawi nun, napakaraming mga naluging negosyo, napakarami talaga ang nagkasakit mga tol 'no. Kakagaling lang natin dun, actually hindi pa nga tayo fully recovered, 'di ba? Marami pa rin, mga tol, ang nahihirapan, pero kung magkakaroon ulit ng panibagong ganyan, grabe talaga, ibang klase. Malapit na talaga tayo sa katapusan ng katapusan mga tol, dahil alam niyo na 'di ba, nakalagay nga sa propesiya 'di ba, lalaganap ang salot, 'di ba, salot, magkakaroon ng mga kaguluhan, titindigan bansa laban sa bansa, o 'di ba nangyayari ngayon 'yan, yung mga labanan, 'di ba, lilindol, o 'di ba ang lalakas ng mga lindol ngayon mga tol, grabe. 'Di ba mga kalamidad, sobrang kahirapan, kagutuman, tapos kung may papasok na naman na panibagong salot, ayun na talaga, yun na yung mga propesiyang nakasulat talaga,
For these viruses, these are good conditions, presenting new and multiple opportunities to infect many people in various host species, hosts that can help the virus evolve, mutate, and jump to new species. And guess what? One of these new species that the virus jumps into might be human beings. Here's what else you need to know. The study involved the genetic analysis of lung and intestine samples taken from over 400 animals that died across China from 2021 to 2024. Of these, at least 412 were from fur farms. The rest originated from natural or artificially created wild environments. The report identified 125 viruses, 36 of which were new. 39 were categorized as having a high risk of jumping between species, including humans.
Oh, so yung 39, yun ay may mataas na tsansang lumipat, no, sa tao.
One important aspect of identifying the viruses is to identify those that have what is called broadest host repertoire. It means viruses that have the ability to infect multiple species of animals. These are the viruses that might pose a risk for human health. The researchers found several types of bird flu in guinea pigs, minks, and muskrats. They found 7 types of coronaviruses, although none closely related to SARS-CoV-2, which causes COVID-19. And if you thought all this was bad, here's more. The research also found paramyxoviruses, the family of viruses known for causing measles and mumps in humans. Paramyxoviruses are particularly adept at crossing from species to species. Most importantly, 11 high-risk viruses were found to be zoonotic, meaning that they have already been seen in humans. These are hepatitis E and Japanese encephalitis. Lastly, 13 high-risk viruses were entirely new, which means that they pose a significant risk for future outbreaks. The animal species topping the charts for carrying the most potentially high-risk viruses were found to be raccoon dogs. They are small, fox-like canids native to East Asia.
So yung 13 mga tol, yun yung pinaka-high risk talaga mga tol na potential na maging future pandemic mga tol. Yung 13 na yun.
This report just corroborates what researchers have been saying about fur farming in China. Fur farming, which is the practice of breeding or raising certain types of animals for their fur, poses significant risks. Fur farming can lead to viral cross-species transmission. Remember, in the year 2020, in response to similar concerns during the COVID-19 pandemic, Denmark ordered a mass culling of mink. Ultimately, this new study is just the tip of the iceberg. There is a larger issue with the massive fur farming industry. It shows that the practice of fur farming brings together a variety of unusual viruses from wildlife and farmed animals, and this creates an environment where viruses can mix and potentially evolve and become new health threats. 4 years after the Wuhan virus pandemic brought the world to a standstill, we still do not know enough about it. The researchers of this new report did not find pathogens similar to SARS-CoV-2, and the Chinese government has limited exploration into the COVID-19 origins, remember, and so the debate about how COVID-19 spread to human beings continues. One thing that does not need to be debated upon is that farmed animals carry more viruses than we knew. They pose the most dangerous source of future viral disease emergence. At the very least, the surveillance of animals and humans involved in this trade in China and globally needs to be expanded. It's as simple as that. The threat of the next pandemic is already here.
The threat of the next pandemic is already here. Kasi sabi, new daw to, new. So yung mga vaccine itong mga nakaraan, di natatalab yun kasi new. Bago na to mga tol.
It's up to the authorities to ensure that the world does not go through the nightmare of the Wuhan virus pandemic all over again.
Diba? So ito mga tol, panoorin naman natin tong balita mula naman dito sa Net25.
At ito po, wag naman sana mauwi sa panibagong pandemic. Subalit ayon sa mga mananaliksik ay may natuklasan silang 13 bagong viruses mula sa mga fur farms sa China ang transmittable o nakakahawa sa tao. Paliwanag ni virologist Edward Holmes, ang global fur farming industry ay isa sa mga most probable ways na pagsisimula ng bagong pandemya. Anya, sa kanilang pag-aaral ay may nadiskubre silang 125 viruses. 36 dito ay mga bago. 39 sa mga viruses na ito ay may high risk na matransmit sa iba't ibang species
Yeah, yun yung katulad na pinag-usapan natin kanina.
at kabilang narito ang mga tao.
Pero yung 13, yun ang may high risk daw na pwedeng pagmulan o posibleng pagmulan ng panibagong pandemic, mga tol. 39 doon sa 100 plus na mga virus na yon, high risk na makahawa sa tao. Pero 13 yung pwedeng magdulot ng another pandemic.
Ang pinaka-nakababahala sa mga viruses na natuklasan ni Holmes ay ang Pipistrellus bat hook 5 like virus. Nakita ito sa samples ng mga paniki at 2 minks. Babala ng health experts ay dapat i-monitor ang nasabing virus dahil ito ay may kakayanang mag-mutate. Ang virus pong ito ay kagaya ng Middle East Respiratory Syndrome coronavirus o MERS na maaaring makamatay sa tao.
Grabe mga tol, no? Wag naman nga sana. Wag naman nga sana maulit. 'Di ba sana matuto na tayo sa nangyaring nakaraan at para sa mga eksperto, ingatan nila 'yan. Maliban na lang talaga kung etong virus na 'to ay ginagamit nga nila para mag-ano, alam niyo na, yung nababalita para mag-control ng populasyon, pero wag naman sana mga tol, no? Anyway, bilang isang Pilipino, ano masasabi ninyo sa balitang 'to? Pwede kayong magbigay ng komento sa ibaba at saloobin. No, hanggang sa muli, ako nga pala si Shobaldi. Peace out.